guys, welcome to the Old Ultra Runner channel. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to do a which shoe for you comparison between the two carbon fiber plated shoes that I own, the Atreyu The Artist and the Saucony Endorphin Pro. I have version 1. I have actually found that both shoes work really well for me. Let's start with the Atreyu The Artist. It's the first one that I got. It has a nice engineered mesh upper. It has EVA, like a supercritical EVA foam in it, and it has a full carbon fiber plate. It is a 24 millimeter stack height, a 30 millimeter stack height in the heel, and a 24 millimeter stack height in the forefoot for a 6 millimeter drop. I will say it has a 5 millimeter real cushy sock liner in it that is not removable. I guess you could rip it out, but it's not meant to be removed. So these shoes actually ride more like a little bit higher stack height shoes. So I would say they feel more like a 35 millimeter in the heel and a 29 in the forefoot. So they're fairly high up. These shoes, when I run in them, I don't really feel the carbon fiber plate much, but I can tell my speed at the same effort is faster. These are extremely comfortable for a long run. I love putting these on and going for a 20-mile run, and they just feel very comfortable. As I said in my full review, the only thing I do worry a little bit about how long they will last. I have 60 some odd miles in mine right now. I did manage to roll my ankle and rip out the front a little bit. It still works fine, it's not a problem, but I'm just worried if I rolled my ankle again I might rip through. But they have 1 millimeter of rubber on the bottom, which if you have an efficient foot strike, they'll last a long time. They grip fine. I do heel strike a little bit, and I am wearing through that 1 millimeter, but still there's lots of cushion and it hasn't affected the ride at all. So I'm not exactly sure how long these will last. They're still plenty good now. They still feel great, and I love them for long runs. Very enjoyable shoe. On the other hand, I have the Saucony Endorphin Pros. They now do have a Saucony Endorphin Pro 2, which, as I understand, they've improved the upper a little bit, but it is very similar shoe, and the bottom is all still the exact same. They have their Power Run PBA midsole material in here, which is very soft. It also has a full carbon fiber plate. It is 39 in the heel, 31 in the forefoot, so it has an 8 millimeter drop. The outsole rubber is not a full outsole covering, but it's a little bit thicker rubber than what comes on the Atreyu. I do think that these shoes are probably going to last me a little longer, and I find them very comfortable. I will say that with the 8 millimeter drop, I'm more used to lower drops. I usually run in between a 0 and a 6 millimeter drop. I am heel striking in these a bit more, but they do have their speed roll technology. The geometry is made in such a way that you're supposed to nicely roll, and I have found that true. So I am heel striking in them a bit more, but I find that I roll through real well through my foot strike, and they are very comfortable. I would say these have a little bit firmer ride, and being an older guy that was used to running in some racing flats that were very firm, it doesn't bother me at all. They actually, in a lot of ways, feel faster for me than running in the Atreyus. They feel like they're faster. Whether they are or not, I don't know. Both shoes, I think, definitely improve my performance, and I run faster in both of them. These, I don't think, well, I have run in them up to, I did a 23-mile run in them during the Hula Loop series, and I did the 17 miles when I did the Paris Pear 25K, where I actually took a wrong turn and went a little bit further. but in both cases they were very comfortable. I could tell when I got to the upper amount of that mileage, when I'd get to 17, 18 miles, I started feeling the plate more. It was a little less comfortable toward the end of the run, but I could still run them in them for a full marathon without any problem. And I did feel probably a little bit faster in these. Some of the difference, both shoes have a very light, breathable upper. This one you can breathe through the material. You can actually almost see your sock through it. The Saucony has a lot of breathing holes, a lot of air ventilation, and is very thin, so it breathes extremely well. The collar of the Atreyu is probably slightly more cushioned, but neither one of them are, both heels are not really built up or very, they're both pretty loose heels, and but they grip your foot well. I've had no trouble with lockdown. The Saucony actually has a gusseted tongue to help keep it in place, which is probably good because it's extremely thin and it might have trouble staying in place otherwise. I think it would move around quite a bit. The Atreyu does not have a gusseted tongue. Now it still has the hole through the tongue to lock it down, but this tongue is slightly thicker, and I think it stays in place really well. Just the way the material is, it kind of grips your foot or your sock, and it definitely doesn't move out of place either. The Saucony Endorphin Pro includes this little lace thing to help put your laces in there to keep them from flopping around, which is kind of nice. Anyway, I have enjoyed both shoes. Like I said, I think this one feels a little bit faster. I don't know if it really is or not. I really like it. I'd probably like it more, go for it for races that are up to a half marathon, and I will race up to a marathon in this shoe. This one, I would say I would mostly do it for long runs. I would definitely use it for a marathon. It's extremely comfortable. I'm impressed by both of them. Now, price-wise, the Atreyu sells for $100, which is an unbelievable price. I mean, that's what it sells for brand new for the Artist from the Atreyu website. One disadvantage is you can't really find it anywhere to try on. You just have to order it directly and then return it if it doesn't work for you. The Saucony Endorphin Pro, you can find it different places. They are a more expensive shoe. The Endorphin Pro 2 that's out right now sells for $200. This original Endorphin Pro also sold for $200. Now, I did buy these on a clearance sale on Running Warehouse for $100, and I think that's what they're selling them for now. And I actually, as of right now recording this video, I found a pair of these shoes. They don't have all sizes, but they had my size. I haven't purchased them. But at Sierra.com, which is used to be called Sierra Trading Post, they have clearance only in this color again for $77 right now, which is an awesome deal. But anyway, they have both been really good shoes for me. Again, this is a which shoe for you. I like both shoes. They're both good. My preference is for an easy or very comfortable long run. I would probably go with the Atreyu. For my fastest runs, or for what I hope is a faster run up to a half marathon, I would definitely go with the Saucony Endorphin Pro. But your mileage may vary, your opinion may vary. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my comparison. I hope you get some sort of good information out of it. If you like the channel, if you like the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Other than that, I hope you're having a great week and keep moving.